This demonstration has been designed to show how the engineer can edit existing piped systems. Let's take a typical editing situation where we may need to move the radiator in this office. First of all, we need to delete the pipework associated with the radiator. So all we need to do is select the pipework so that it goes a mauve colour on the screen, and then select delete on the keyboard. Likewise with the return pipe. Then we can move the radiator, rotating it as we see fit, and repositioning it on the new position. We then need to reconnect the pipework. Inserting the flow pipework, selecting the flow pipe. This puts the pipe in floor space, and then we can run the pipework to the radiator, moving to the correct level, connecting into the radiator. Pressing escape closes the flow pipe command. We can do the same with the return. Again, following the pipework routing, connecting to the radiator, moving to floor space, and connecting the radiator in. To recalculate, display calculate, selecting the radiator, and that then revises our pipes. The other changes we may need to initiate are changes to radiator sizes. These can be done quite easily. For example, if I double click on a radiator within the space, run a revised search, I can pick a different radiator. Selecting for visual purposes the much smaller, shorter radiator, and also we've got to delete and auto connect new pipe, so you don't have to revise the pipe connection. This will be done automatically for you. And there we can see our revised pipe connections to our much shorter radiator. The other items the engineer may need to edit are the piping selection rules themselves, the whole basis of the pipe size calculation. This can actually be done by selecting the entry point of the system concerned. For example, if I double click on the entry point with my radiator LPHW circuit, by selecting my piping I can adjust the selection rule. So currently we're looking at a resistance of 300 pascals per metre, a flow and return of 8271 respectively. I could change to a different pipe selection rule if I wanted to. Let's go for copper and reduce the unit index run to 250 pascals per metre. Selecting OK. The program asks us whether we need to reset the prefix sizes to 0. This will allow any previously sized pipe to be set to 0 without removing the pipework from the layout itself. By selecting yes, we're resetting this. And then we can calculate the radiator circuit. And we can see we get our revised copper sizes to suit. Same philosophy with chilled water, except this time we can go up to the roof space. We can double click onto the entry point and nominate our selection rule for the chilled water. Changing from the previous one, picking a different selection rule. Dropping down to the circuit in question. And then calculating again. Again, revising the pipe sizes for that particular system. Tutorial end.